And hello, folks. Welcome to the June edition of the Summer Movie Preview 2024. This is your host, Sincere, here to basically take you through the big summer blockbuster movies that are supposed to be hitting the theaters this month. So let's get it right here, right now, and start off this week with the first installment. Well, not the first installment, but the latest installment of the Bad Boys franchise called Bad Boys Ride or Die. Courtesy of Box Office Pro, Bad Boys Ride or Die, launching June 7th this week. Will Smith and Martin Lawrence return for Bad Boys Ride or Die, the fourth installment in the franchise following 1995's Bad Boys, and the franchise's highest grossing entry to date, 2020's Bad Boys for Life, third entry in the series, was only 2020 release of a major studio not to have theatrical run distributed by pandemic. And in this installment, the duo will find themselves on the run after their former captain, played by Joe Pantoliano, is implicated in illegal activity. Uh, like I said, you guys love Marlon Lawrence and Will Smith. This is their fourth go around in the Bad Boys franchise. Hopefully, it'll be entertaining for you and me. I guess I will be checking it out. But Bad Boys Ride or Die launching this Friday, June 7th. Next up, though, we will have. Let's see what we have here. We will have also launching this Friday will be the movie The Watchers by M. Night Shyamalan's daughter, by the way. This is a directorial debut. And this movie basically is let me see who we got here. It stars Dakota Fanning, from The Watchers. I mean, from she is from where is she? She's from The Strangers, I think. And tell you what I have here. This is written and directed by Ishana M. Night Shyamalan in her feature directing debut, and based on the novel by A.M. Shine. When Mina gets stranded in an expensive, untouched forest in Western Ireland, she finds herself trapped alongside three strangers who are watched by mysterious creatures each night. June 7th, looks like it's going to be a nice little creature feature that we're going to have to go along with the Bad Boys. If you happen to like, the M. Night Shyamalan type storylines, maybe her daughter is going to follow in his footsteps and give us something nice, creepy, and something to think about. The Watchers, June 7th, this week in theaters. Next up, we have Inside 2, which is a Pixar feature, launching June 14th. This is Disney and Pixar's Inside Out 2 introduces a new set of emotions into teenage Riley's world, including anxiety, um, who is this? Envy, Enu. I don't know how you pronounce that emotion. I've never heard of that one. When the headquarters undergoes a sudden demolition to make room for something entirely unexpected, joy, sadness, anger, fear, and disgust are sure how aren't sure how to feel. I'm sorry, it's my second go around with this podcast here. As far as summer features are concerned, this looks like a really good family fun movie to go take the kids to. Hopefully, you'll take them at a time where ticket prices aren't too pricey. But Inside Out 2 by Walt Disney Pixar, launching June 14th, only in theaters. And what do we have next here? Next up is for you bike riders out there. Yes, that is that was a pun. Let's see. Bike riders. This is from director Jeff Nichols. And the bike rider stars Joe Comer, Austin Butler, and Tom Hardy follows the rise of a fictional 1960s Midwestern motorcycle club. The film originally premiered at the 2023 Telluride Film Festival with a planned theatrical rollout by Disney's 20th Century Studios in December 2023. and it looks like it's going to be a bit, I guess, from what is being described here as an art house film. Looks like, from the looks of it, for me, it reminds me of The Outsiders from 1980. And so you outlaws out there who are looking at good flick to represent your kind or your like. It looks like Bike Riders might be right up your alley or your lane, so to speak. Bike Riders, June 21st, launching only in theaters. Next up, we have Horizon, an American Saga by Warner Brothers. This is a Kevin Costner passion project, by the way. He loves his westerns, by the way, as you can tell. In this Warner Brothers series, it explores the lure of the Old West, delving into how it was won and lost through blood, sweat, and tears, spanning the 4 years of the Civil War from 1861 to 1865. Costner's ambitious adventure will take audiences on a journey across a country at war with itself. Bookending the summer, the second chapter arrives 2 months later and on August 16th. So this is like a two-parter. So you Western aficionados out there, it looks like you're gonna get a double dose of Western goodness this summer with Kevin Costner, Horizon, an American Saga, starting June 28th, only in theaters. And to round out June, we have the thriller, none other known as A Quiet Place, Day One. This is basically looks to be like a prequel, of course, because it's called Day One. I'll just I'll read a little bit of the write up. Paramount Pictures, A Quiet Place Day One invites audiences to experience the day the world went quiet. Director Michael Sarnowski wrote the screenplay from a story co-developed with John Krasinski based on the characters created by Brian Woods and Scott Beck. Excuse me. The prequel film marks the first entry in the horror sci-fi franchise without Krasinski, in the director's chair, though he returns as producer. In 2018's Quiet Place opened at 50 mil. I'm not gonna bore you with any numbers here, but this basically is a prequel to the sleeper hit A Quiet Place, and it looks like it's gonna show you basically what day one was like when the alien invasion occurred, and it looks like it's got a city landscape this time instead of a rural area, a countryside area. This looks like it's gonna be up there. This is my most anticipated film for this month, A Quiet Place Day One, which launches June 28th. Once again, Quiet Place Day One launches June 28th, only in theaters. And with that, folks, that concludes the summer preview for June. Please feel free to like and subscribe, and we will be back in July for the July summer movie review. Hopefully, we're gonna have a bangers. Of course, we already know what the big one's gonna be. Deadpool and Wolverine. Will be others to go along with it, that main course. So, with that, I'd like to bid you guys farewell. Happy gaming, movie going, vacationing, whatever. You guys have a great one. Peace. Later.